Welcome, everyone. I'm happy you're here to join me tonight, Thursday, June 5th. My name is Marilyn. I'm coming to you from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada, and I'm happy to share some washi tape things with you again today. I did do this last week, and I know a lot of you enjoyed it, and I've learned so much more. There's so many people out there using it that I thought I would just share some other techniques with you tonight. So thank you for joining. Come on and let us know where you're watching from. I'm so happy that Faye is back joining me as moderator tonight. I don't know if I can add you. There you are. Thanks for joining me, Faye. And I will just switch over to here and talk to you a little bit about things that are happening as usual. Hello, Pam. Good to see you. Few things with Stampin' Up. Of course, there's always things happening, but I'm just going to highlight a few of them. You can see on my screen my schedule for my Zoom classes. We have Friday, Zoom with friends at 1 o'clock. We have Christmas cards the second Thursday of the month, and we have regular monthly card class, which is the third Thursday of the month. So if you want to join any of those, please reach out to me, and I'll put you on the list to get the emails for those. Hello, Sharon. Just a reminder, as I see Pam's on YouTube and Sharon is on Facebook, Stacy on YouTube, that those of you on YouTube will see YouTube comments. Those of you on Facebook will see Facebook comments. Faye and I can see them both. And like I say, I'm really happy Faye's back with me and will help me answer any questions that need to be answered as we go through. And I will go back on the Facebook ones. I can answer particular to your question afterwards. On YouTube, I cannot, but I will, if there's something there, I will certainly reach out to you and answer your question there if it hasn't been answered already. So hello, Maggie. Yes, beautiful evening, Maggie says. So you can see my question on the board or on the slide or whatever you want to call it is, what's your current favorite stamp set and what are you making with it? We're always looking for ideas, and as you know, this screen right now is telling you 50% off on the suites with Stampin' Up. And it's become noticeable that you have to be careful how you enter if you're going to purchase any of those. Because if you purchase 2 full suites, the less expensive one will be 50% off. If you purchase 1 full suite and ribbon from a different suite, the ribbon will be 50% off. So just pay attention to it as you are ordering. And if you have any questions, reach out to your upline or reach out to me and I'll try and help you through it. Also, the scrapbooking event kit is available for purchase now. And that is a kit that will give you access to, well, first of all, we'll give you this bundle that you see on the screen, and then access July 16th to 18th for 3 days. They will be doing a private Facebook group teaching you all of the layouts for the 12 months. And then it will be over on YouTube afterwards because Facebook is removing videos after a month. So please let me know if there's any questions you have with any of that and any questions from last week or whatever to do with washi tape. And I'm going to switch you down to my desktop where you will see a whole bunch more stuff about washi tape. So I'm going to get started by explaining, first of all, it's the Extraordinary Flora stamp set, which comes with 1 large die, or 1 large stamp that the die fits over. And you'll notice, and maybe you haven't noticed this, but you can see used to be that the stamps were the same size as they are in the package. They're no longer that. It says right here, this one says images at 80%. That's kind of blurry, but it does say 80%. But if you, this is backwards, but the die does fit for the stamp, just so you know. And then there's 3 greetings and another one with lines. I did hear the other day, somebody commented on, what do you use this for? Basically, it was to stamp, and then you could put these in it like it was a flower garden, is what they suggested. So those do come as a bundle. Bundles are not 50% off on that sale, just so you know. And then as an extra purchase, the washi tape. So the washi tape is a roll of 66 panels, this size, with 16 images. So you've got over 1,000 images in one roll. And it has these colors: Berry Burst, Coastal Cabana, Darling Duckling, Pretty Flamingo, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Petunia Pop, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Strawberry Slush. So lots of different colors. Plus, I did have one here today that wasn't in those colors, and I was going to show you how good it looked there. So first of all, I'm going to show you what it looks like on different colored paper. This is something that we just saw somebody else, I believe it was Laura out of Australia, that showed this. And on the white, so I have one here that's just on white. I have some pieces that are just on white. And what I'm going to be showing you, actually crafting with you tonight, is on white. But the white, it shows white around it. But when you put it on, well, let's look at that one in particular. Oh, no, I lost it. There it is. If you lay it by that, you can see quite a difference with the other color behind it. So I'm going to mount some on the rest of these colors that I've pulled, which are the Darling Duckling, Flirty Flamingo, Lost Lagoon, and Shaded Spruce, and show you how I mount it. Just for that, I'm not going to do anything with this tonight. What Laura had done was she just cut sections of it and put them on card fronts. I've got a card similar to that to share with you. But what I find easiest is I take my washi tape. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Ines. Marie. Thank you for joining us. And I'm going to cut it where I know the panel ends. And because I've done a few of these, you can see, hopefully, the Flirty Flamingo ends right here. So I'm just going to trim it. In case I want to use that die, I want to get the most bang for my buck, kind of thing. And then with a credit card or those expired room keys or whatever you have, I have found if I just start by laying it on the edge and then using that, for the most part, it just smooths it out very easily. So there you can see the yellow. This is the lighter pink. This is the Berry Burst and the Flirty Flamingo, but it really does look different when it's on the cardstock. So just because I want these done, I'm going to quickly do these while you're watching. And we have, like I say, 66 of these. I've used maybe 10. So I know I've got lots. I'm going to use them in a class. So those of you who take my monthly classes, beware. You will be getting some of these to arrange. And yes, I'll show you all of these when they're done, just kind of in a rainbow. Move that out of the way. Hello, Kathleen and Judy. Good to see all of you. And keep chatting, keep asking questions, answering my question on the screen. And let's see if we've got some twins. Some of you both liking the same current stamp set. Your favorite stamp set, I should say. Not necessarily, well, it does say current, but even if it's not, let us know. And this one obviously is mine. As you can see, I've been having so much fun with it. And one more. So, hello, Diana. So, those of you who have the washi tape, I did look up this afternoon. It is on, whatever you call it. You can't order it right now. But of course you can. Stampin' Up! Has finally changed things so where you can put your email address in and they will notify you when it is available, which I think is an awesome feature. It did say on the inventory status report that it will be back June 16th, I believe it was. So those are what you get if you put it on different colored paper. Let's see if I can show you a little bit closer. Isn't that amazing? Like, just what a difference it makes. So it's something great to work with there. Then I have this technique, which I was lucky enough today to spend the day with Lillian and Joanne, as you know, my stamping staycation buddies. We haven't been able to do that for a long time, so it was a wonderful day. And Lillian mentioned she'd seen somebody take just their plate, mount the washi tape on it, and die cut it. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try that. I did, and I have peeled off these to put on here. This is Petunia Pop. Even with the embossed layer, you can use these as stickers. And the only thing I found with that, using my take your pick tool, is to get these off of here is a little bit tricky. So those of you who watched, I'm not even in the camera, so you can't see how tricky it is. No, that one's not coming off at all. Let me try this one. There. So I've got a little bit, and once I get the edge of it, I can pull it, and it does come off, and then, just like your stickers from anywhere else, it's like a sticker. What I did last week, those of you who were here might remember, was I used parchment paper. And parchment paper, same thing, put my stickers on there, ran it through, and then to peel it off, it was, of course, it's not going to work tonight. I'm sure that was still parchment paper. It was much easier than what I was doing there. It peels off, and you have a sticker. So to me, that's easier than taking it off of here, but I had to try it. It's, one of those things, you hear about it, so let's try it. So then, Maggie Olson would love to see those pages. Storybook. Oh, okay, you're telling Maggie you'd love to see them. Made scrapbook Easter pages. Oh, yes. Would be great. I don't know if you'll be on our Zoom call tomorrow, Maggie, but you can certainly share that with us if you are. So then what I wanted to show you tonight is what I called from jigsaw puzzle, one puzzle to another. So I am doing a huge puzzle upstairs that does not have rectangular or square edges. My kids think I need a challenge, so I got it for Mother's Day. And I'm getting there. I've got the edges done, but it is the shape of a fountain. So three birds on the top and a fountain. I will show you when I'm done because it's quite unique. And then as I was doing this, I thought this is just like a puzzle. So I'm taping my outline that I've cut out from the white. I have all of the pieces here, and I have put dimensionals on some of them because I didn't think you wanted to watch me do all of them, but I'm going to do some while you're watching. And I want to know other ideas that you have seen for the washi tape. Let's share. Let's create. Last week I did talk about, I'll just show that one for a minute because I don't know if Karen's on here, but I stamped this one on the washi tape with stays on. Took a long time to dry and had to make sure that I cleaned my stamp with stays on cleaner when I was done. And since then, Karen Yeomans did come back and say she had seen somebody stamp with Secret Sky, the new stamp, and what else did she do? Oh, Versamark. So it's still a dark color to make it darker outline, and the Versamark. Another one that I haven't tried yet, but I really do want to, is the use black and use Versamark with gold or silver, just with stamping and using the Versamark and whatever. So watch for that in my pictures or whatever at some point. Now, the trick is here to figure out where these go. But if you, once they're on dimensionals, you can just plug them in like a puzzle, much easier than that one I'm trying to do upstairs, and create. That's not going to fit there. This one goes up here. You think I would have this figured out, wouldn't you? Let me watch this one that I did. I've got one done in a different color, and I wanted to do this one in the coast or the flirty flamingo tonight to show you this one. And it just, you can, oh, no, I didn't put any dimensionals on. So so how's everybody doing? We had beautiful weather here in Alberta today, and not much smoke. I don't know if they, with you in Prince George, if you're having issues with fires. I hear there's another one up there that people are being told to get ready. This one is a long, skinny die cut, so I used a strip of, just cut it off the edge of the dimensionals rather than use a whole bunch of little pieces. And it's pretty goes pretty fast, but it's kind of a neat thing. I did see someone prior to doing this, they would stamp the card base with color. I think it's that one. No, this one. See, I told you, it's kind of tricky. Maggie's question. Could you use Versamark with black embossing powder? Can you heat it? Yes, I would think. Answer to that question. If I'm understanding it correctly. Anybody else? If you're stamping with it, it's just the same as any other stamp that you're doing heat embossing with, Maggie. But I may not be understanding your question correctly. So, as I do these, I think the trickiest ones were these little ones that are the same shape, kind of the same shape. And I'm thinking that one might go there. This one is there. I do want to finish it up and show you how neat it looks when you take off the, okay, if I can, I did use my, I should do that now, my tweezers for, oh, it looks awful small for that. Let's try doing it this way. There. Goofed. Whoever gets this card. Thinking of that, Faye, if you can switch the banner from the question for the night to the second one down is who won the card from last week. I will pop it on the screen here. Thank you. This is the one that will be coming to Catherine. Again, I used the parchment paper and just put it over an embossed layer. So thank you, Catherine, for your comments, and that will come in the mail to you. This one I have to put some little dimensionals. And I haven't decided on greetings or anything for these, but I really like this technique. It's not something I wouldn't be making, hundreds of them, but it's kind of neat for a special card. So when that's done, you should be able to just peel this up over all of those, and they are raised and in that random pattern, the same as the stamp or the die. And you've got, hopefully, a very pretty card. Oh, okay, your question, can you heat emboss the washi tape? I would be careful, and that's just my immediate thought. Because it is so thin, I don't know if it would curl. What would you heat emboss it with? Like, are you thinking that you would put it down like this, like a piece of this, and then stamp gold around the edges, maybe? Would be, but if you stamp, it is an outline image. Mine's kind of yucky looking because of the stays on. But it is an outline image, so therefore, sorry, if you put it on, like use your Stamp-a-Majig or whatever, put it on with Versamark and gold. I don't know. That'll be another thing I'll try along with the other things I've mentioned. So those are the two cards. This one I've done earlier, this one tonight, both with the same idea, but just different colors. Like I say, the washi tape is just amazing. I love it, and so many different ideas. The then I will show you. Yes, you're right, Faye. Maggie, that is a good question. This is another one I did last week with using it from the parchment paper just on an embossed layer. So this one is the one that we'll give away next week. Then I did this one. I just left it, put it on white paper, cut it in a rectangle, embossed a layer of, which one is that? Coastal Cabana, and did a stamp. So that's another idea. This one is one that I did on the clear window sheets. And when I put the pardon me, the dimensional behind it, you can see it. So I added some gems, and that one's coming off. That's not very good. But on the darker, pretty peacock. And this one I did with the corrugated one on the Petunia Pop. So you don't need a lot. I know Karen had mentioned last week she'd have to spend a lot of time figuring out where to put them. This is a good way, Karen, to not have to worry. Just put them where they were on there. I would still put, I don't have something right here. Oh, that's pretty big. But you could still put a greeting just across it somewhere, or just on the inside, whatever you like. So hopefully that's giving you some ideas on what you can do with this washi tape. Or you can just take it and put it on cardstock like this. Where did all my pieces go? All these different colors, and get something. If you want to cut it in strips, if you want to cut it in squares, rectangles, use it on your cards. It's a great way. And like I say, you get lots of it in here. So hopefully you'll do some and share it with us, and we can see what other people are doing. So gold embossing, yes. Gold embossing would look good. I'll try and do some embossing later. And speaking of embossing, these are a couple cards I got this week. This one's from Tracy, and she's got white embossing on here. And it's a really different fold in that it comes apart, and she's got a smaller octagon, no, 2, 4, 6 hexagon. And it's one of those that you've probably seen it before, but It slides on both sides, so it holds the folds together. So that one's really cute. This one from my friend Karen. And again, it strips, which you could certainly do with cutting this and the greeting across the front of it. And today, Lillian gave each of us one of these. Now, are you ready for this? Linda, if you're watching the replay, look at what she did with this popcorn set. The little glasses, the little popcorn guy on a wobble. There's no one better than you. Pop, pop, pop. And a package of popcorn. And the corrugated embossing folder. This is done with the two-tone cardstock that we have. So some great ideas and a little pouch to put it in. So let me know what you like, what you want to see, and not this time, okay? Maybe next time. It yes, okay. Thanks, Faye, for putting the number where it is and where you find it. It, like I say, it is out of you can't order it right now, but it certainly will be back because there's lots of things happening with it and lots of people sharing new ideas with it. So I'm sure it'll be back before too long and be there for a long time, I hope. So again, I'll hope to be back next week. If there's anything you want to see me show you, I would love to come to you with something new. Just let me know and I will do my best to make it. So thanks all. See you next time. Bye now.